Hey guys, what is going on? It's me, BikuriBox12 here, and welcome back to another Realm of the Mad God video. So the testing server has reopened for the weekend once again. It's nice that they're making a pretty regular habit out of this. I think being able to test content ahead of time is a great idea. So what we have here is a taste of the early Oryxmas coming up. That mainly is a bunch of skins that got changed, more improved animations. That's nice. Let's talk about the Kensei, because that's a pretty big deal before getting into anything else. Here are the main changes. Let's take a look here. So last time what I missed was there's now a damage multiplier of the trail, depending on some other value of your character. In this case, it's max HP. Multiplies by 8, 12, 7, 23, and 30%. Nice little change to the UI. No longer does it put a big countdown on your screen and kind of get in the way. Now we have this nice, very unintrusive and pretty sleek design here. Your character gets all white outlined. Here are the 3 slashes. There's your duration. A bit hard to see from far away, I suppose, but much cleaner, and I don't think anybody's going to be opposed to this. The big change, though, is... well, let's just try spamming this real quick. Well, there you have it. No longer can you go in and out really fast, like, dash on top of a boss and then dash out and remain invulnerable the whole time because you pressed it fast enough. Now you get 1, 2, 3. So, what is that, like half a second? Does it say? No. Yeah, that's a pretty big change because, while yes, it did seem pretty overpowered being able to dash across an instant kill attack from a boss or just across the boss itself and be invulnerable because you timed it well. Yeah, that seemed pretty insane, but that also sounded pretty dang exciting, being able to pull something like that off. And it wasn't like it was just a freebie. There was a skill required in it, and it was a big movement tool. You could zip around pretty fast. It was sort of an amalgamation of other classes like Trickster and Ninja. So this is certainly a more balanced approach to the character that was probably necessary, but at the same time, it's lost a lot of its wow factor, I think. It's still going to be great. It's effectively a dodge roll or a dash that gives you invulnerability. Lots of games do that. So it's still a great evasive maneuver. You can still get somewhere quickly. You can get out of a sticky situation instantaneously, give you a bit of iframes. You can still dash through a Colossus tentacle. It's still going to be very effective. It's just been significantly nerfed from the spectacle fest that it was prior. So they said that this is as close to the final version as it is so far. And this is probably how it's going to be upon release, so they really want us to give our feedback for one final time. And if most people are in agreement here, well, this is probably going to be what it'll be like on prod. Everything has names now. Sonic Wave Sheath, Quartermaster Scabbard, Irradiance Sheath, Kai Ken, Volcanic Sheath, Scythe of the Deep, Lock Sheath, Barrier Reef, Alexander's Band. Well, I think we know where this is dropping. Labyrinth Dweller's Sheath. Pretty cool names. You gotta hand it to the people for just coming up with these names, especially for the items that probably aren't going to be used by many people, aside from new players, but even that's temporary. They're going to be cycling through a lot of different tiers. The next thing that they bring up are the dungeon mods that they've introduced. So dungeons have been categorized by difficulty now. You've got easy, mid, advanced, and hard, and depending on them, certain mods will be restricted to certain types. Here are just a list of some of the new ones that they're going to try and integrate. Key Fairy 1 and 2. Upon killing the boss, a Key Fairy has a chance, 20 or 33% to spawn. The Key Fairy will drop 1 mystery key. Rare keys will drop in easy dungeons, epic mystery keys in the mid, and legendary in the hard dungeons. Mystery skins. Upon killing the boss, a mystery skin token will have a chance to drop. Collect 40 and you get a consumable. Skin Hunter 1 and 2. Boss enemies that can drop pet and player skins have better drop rates. Nil drop. Boss enemies drop a nil drop upon defeat. Bonus consumables. Bosses will drop additional consumables belonging to the dungeon upon defeat. Mystery Tincture. Boss drops 1 upon defeat. Mystery Effusion. Same thing. So all of those are pretty inconsequential. They're just standard lower tier bonuses. Then it gets pretty tasty. Exalted Banner 1 and 2. A chance, whether it be a 15 or 33%, for an additional Exaltation complete to be granted upon completion. That's a pretty big one. Found Treasure 2 and 2. That's probably supposed to be 1 and 2, but treasure rooms will reveal themselves at the start of the dungeon if they exist. That's really handy. Found Treasure 2 will also increase the drop rate of UTs and STs in those treasure rooms by 1.25. Heroic Regeneration. Enemies will have a chance to drop heroic orbs on death that grant healing and energized. So anybody who played during the heroic dungeons back a couple years ago now will remember these from the heroic UDL in Abyss. Spider Swarm. Enemies have a chance to split into multiple spiders that drop ichors on death. This is kind of a cool one. I assume they're going to be weak spiders, so that way that's just an easy way to get some ichors mid-fight. Alexander's Legacy 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like this one. Thessal has an additional chance at becoming wounded upon defeat. 25, 50, 75, and 100%. So if you get an S grade, it's guaranteed for dying Thessal, which is going to make it so much more common, and honestly, rightfully so. I do like the rarity of it, how it's really hard to find, but it would be nice to engage in this really rare content a bit more often. Crab Rave. The Calamity Crab is replaced with 4 out of 6 mini Calamity Crabs. This one's just hilarious to me. I'm not sure if their power is going to be divided 4 and 6 ways, or if they're all going to be equally as powerful. There's no way they would do that, I hope. But I'm sure that they will drop the same loot, and that's where the advantage of having multiple would be. Haunted Halls. Additional chance for each room to contain a Spectral Sentry. This one, I wonder, because I don't think there's an advantage to having Spooky Boy appear. You can't kill him, so he doesn't drop anything. Maybe this is one of the negative effects. So you'll get this one, but then you'll get 2 really good things to compensate. Lingering Magi. The castle starts with 1 Magi generator already active, so on the way to the Twilight Archmage, you'll only have to clear out 2 instead of 3. Honestly, they should beef that up. And then finally, we have a new mini-boss in the form of the Wanderer. After you defeat the boss, the Wanderer will pop through a portal and challenge you instead of her original target, which you defeated. The Wanderer will adapt her abilities to the dungeon you are in. This is a really cool idea. I like that. Her patterns and attacks will vary depending on where you are, and so will her loot. Okay, now back on over to Realm, we have a new campaign. They said that there's going to be 2. One of them is later on into Oryxmas, but the first one is here, Slashing Through the Snow. It's free to enter. Let's take a look at what we got here. They also noted that they wanted to make this one a lot easier to get, which is probably why they're going to have 2. So instead of needing like 39,000 points like it was before, now it's only 16.5, which is way easier to get. And so I think the rewards aren't going to be quite as insane. I forget how good this one is, so maybe not. I don't know. It looks like fairly standard stuff, though. Also in the mystery box, we have a cool little skin tab here. Oh, you can just buy skins for gold now. Are you serious? 4 additional idle frames, 2 additional attack frames. Leave a trail as you traverse. Okay, so this is what they were talking about. They were working on incorporating new frames of animation, more elaborate animations. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a page here. We got 53 pages of 8? Oh my goodness. And you can filter the tab? Oh my, 0% off. Nice. I also appreciate how you can now check your campaign progress in the main UI. Let's see if that's in the realm. If you can still check it. No. Grand Bazaar, is this any different? Ooh. Jeez, how long was I out? This is nice. This looks great. Dude, 4 keys? No way. 'Tis the season. But here are all the new skins. We've got an Ice Skater Kensei. Kind of looks like the emo trickster, or whatever that one was, I forget. Oryxmas Treekster skin. Alright, come on. Cozy Blanket Sorcerer, that's pretty funny. Oryxmas Caroler, these are tiny. Festive Sprite Pet skin. Grandma Necromancer, why is Grandma so tiny? Same with Grandpa Paladin, I can't even see him. I'm gonna have to go wear it. The Giving One Priest skin. The Giving One. Gift Wrapped Box Pet skin. Alright. Ice King Knight, now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Ugly Oryxmas Sweater. Warrior skin, that's pretty funny. Supermodel of Swordsmanship Kensei skin. These names are just getting longer. Searing Itinerant Kensei skin. Dahlia Flower. Nice, the Kensei's getting a bunch right off the bat. Lady Ginger Archer. Honorable Shiba. It's a Kensei skin, not even a pet. Graceful Kensei, that one's nice. I like that. I'll wear that. Pearl Moon Kensei, it looks a lot like that blonde with the blue robe ninja skin. Forget the name. Slashing Beauty. Something like that. There's the Demon Mistress I saw. Okay. Oryxmas Sheba pet skin. There it is. There's the pet. Demon Mistress pet skin. Eldritch Clown. And then Yellow Raincoat Sorcerer. Alright. But now for the main attraction, we have Veteran Skins. A new collection of skins will be available for the ones who have stayed with us for a long time. On production, veterans will be able to get this collection for $25.55 fame. This is our way to thank you for playing Realm for longer than 7 years. I do really like these. Some of them are funny. Like, this is just the Rogue, but old. Same thing with the Archer. But then you get some cool ones. Like the Wizard and his wizard beard. The Priest is just like, it looks like he's covered in dirt. Warrior's rocking like the longest mustache in history. The Knight has gone blind, and he's using his sword like as a cane. That's pretty funny. Same with the Paladin, missing an ear. Assassin has his hood. The Necromancer is becoming his skull. That's very nice. Huntress looks like she's just wearing a scarf. It's actually closer to the original Huntress skin and not the new default skin they've made. Same with Mystic, not too different. Trickster has like this leaf in her hair. The Sorcerer, though, it's a Goblin Sorcerer. Is this a big deal? Is this like a reveal? Is this new lore? Has the Sorcerer always been a green goblin in disguise? Veteran Ninja skin. Wow, he took his mask off. He's just a man. Veteran Samurai. Veteran Summoner. Just kind of looks like she's got a block of cheese coming out of her head. And the Bard is filthy. Good for him. They're not bad, though. I do like these. I think they're pretty charming. Truth be told, I just love whenever they make new skins in the game, because it's just cosmetic fun. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Like I said, the biggest change here is the alteration of the Kensei not being able to spam his ability like he could before. We'll see how the public reacts to it. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a shot for yourself. And as always, don't forget to check out the next episode whenever I post it, which will probably be soon. Alright. See ya.